session. Notice these are the examples that we have. And notice here, guys, the example is saying, and she loves fish, doesn't she? Notice that loves is the main verb. And notice that loves is in the simple present. So this is she. This is she. I don't have to change the pronoun. Loves is in the simple present because it is main verb. I have to use do, does. And absolutely with she, I have to write does. This is does. We notice that the statement is positive. I have to write the negative, which is not. And please, you have to write not in abbreviation, as I told you. Notice here, love is a main verb. I have to write do with we. Absolutely, it takes do. And I wrote not because the sentence is positive. And here in the example, it's a lovely day. Notice isn't it. Notice that this is the verb to be is. This is it. And because the sentence is positive here, I wrote the negative and I have to write it in abbreviation. Now let's talk about box number 3. We had such a good holiday. Be careful, please, about the verb to have. If it is written alone, not with another verb, if it is not an auxiliary verb, please, you have to use do, does, did. So we had such a good holiday. If we want to check the sentence, guys, we notice that the only verb that we have in the sentence is had. So because had is a main verb, I have to use do, does, did. And because had is in the simple past, I use did. This is we, the pronoun. I don't have to change the pronoun. And notice that the sentence or the statement is positive. I have to write the negative, which is written in abbreviation. So we had such a good holiday, didn't we? We did. This is the answer. We had a great time. And it wasn't too expensive. So this is the verb to be, which is was. So this is it. This is it. This is the verb was. I don't have to change the verb. We notice that the statement is negative. This is the not. I don't have to repeat the negative in the question tag. So, and it wasn't too expensive. Was it? Question mark. No, it wasn't. This is the answer of the question tag. It wasn't expensive at all. The final box that we have, the baby looks just like her mother, doesn't she? Now, who could tell me why I wrote doesn't she?
Because I use the main verb.
The main verb. Where is the main verb?
Looks.
Looks, thank you. And why I wrote does not do?
Because the baby, we can put he.
Exactly, he or she, and with he or she, I have to write does. Why I wrote the negative not?
Because it's a positive sentence.
Thank you so much, because it's positive. Can I write not like this in the question tag?
No.
No, oh, thank you. I have to write the not all the time in abbreviation. So the baby looks simple present, just like her mother, doesn't she? Ah, same blue eyes, same nose, but she's got her father's blonde hair, hasn't she? Why did I write hasn't she? Who is the smart student? That who is going to tell me the reason that I wrote hasn't she? Wait, let me close this window. So why I wrote hasn't she? Please check the sentence carefully just to know the reason. Where is the verb? Where is the pronoun? Is it positive, negative?
Mr. She is got.
What is it? What is it, Jamila? What is the
She
original?
is got.
He is got. Guys, this is verb 3. Can I use verb 3 with is, are, Jamila? If it is, she is
Mr.
got, I have is, so I have to write is. It's not is. Guys, please, the apostrophe is, the apostrophe S that we can see, this is the abbreviation of has, because the original sentence is, but she has got. The apostrophe S is has. Please, this is not is. Jamila, I cannot use is, are with verb 3 with past participle. Please be careful. This is really horrible. So she has got her father's blonde hair. Okay, now please tell me, why did I write hasn't she?
Because Mr. has is the main verb,
Yeah,
and we have a positive sentence.
wait, Jamila, where is the main verb? Has?
Has, yes.
If has is the main verb, I have to use do, does, did. Has is not the main verb. Like this example, notice we had such a good holiday. This is the main verb, I used did. Here I didn't use do, does, did. So has is not the main verb. Where is the main verb?
Because has is the
Auxiliary.
auxiliary.
Yes, but right. Where is the main verb? Please.
Got.
Got. What is the simple present of got?
Has or have.
That.
Guys, get. The simple present, the verb one of got is get. This is the main verb. So has is an auxiliary. Because it is an auxiliary, I have to repeat the same auxiliary all the time. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay,
confused.
I know. Who said we are still confused?
No, Mr. I'm fine, but this topic is so confused.
Come on, question tag is really easy. It's easy peasy. Maisa, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now let's complete the sentences with the question tag. What is the question tag about sentence number 1? Please, guys, only Maisa could speak.
Okay. It was a great party last night.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
Yes, wasn't it? That is amazing. Wasn't it? Let me show you why I have to write wasn't it. First of all, I have to thank you, Maisa. It was really amazing. Don't forget the question mark because it's a question. Okay. Please, guys, notice that it is verb to be. Is, was, where. I have to repeat the same verb. The pronoun is it. I don't have to change it. This is it. And the sentence is positive, so I have to write the negative, which is not. And I have to write the not in abbreviation. This is it. So, thank you again, Maisa. Now let me ask Raed, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Please, what is the question tag of exercise number 2 or sentence number 2?
Doesn't he?
Dave knows that I loved it, doesn't he? Thank you. Can you tell me why?
Because knows is verb and present, simple present.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And Dave, he.
Exactly. Thank you so much. So notice, guy, that knows is the main verb. I have to write do, does, did. Because Dave is singular, he, I have to write does. Because the sentence or the statement is positive, I have to write the negative, and I have to write the question mark. I told you the question tag doesn't accept the names. I have to replace the names with the pronouns. Or nouns with the pronouns. Thank you so much, Raed. Hiba, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now, sentence number 3.
You went to school with my brother,
You what?
didn't, didn't you?
Aha, bravo, didn't you? But you what? You
You
want?
went,
You went.
you went.
Yes. Okay. Please, Hiba, tell me, why did you write or say, didn't you?
Okay, didn't you? Because when past
Mm-hmm. Which is the
or
main verb.
negative. Okay,
Yes.
negative you'll and you, or negative and positive.
I
main
loved it.
thing.
Thank you so much. This is the pronoun. I don't have to change it. And with is the simple past of go, and go is the main verb. I have to write do, does, did, because when in the past, I have to write did. And absolutely, because the statement is positive, I have to write the negative, which is in abbreviation. Thank you. Now I have to ask Jamila, can you hear me? Ah, Jamila isn't here. Holy God. Ryan, can you hear me?
Yes, mister.
Now, what is the question tag of sentence number 4? Learning a language isn't easy.
Is it?
Yes, I loved it. Is it? Thank you. Why did you say is it?
Because I have a negative sentence.
Okay. What else? Why did
And
you?
uh,
Uh-huh.
and isn't is the meaning verb, so is it?
And why did you write it?
Because the abbreviation is not because the learning English, the learning a language, it, not he
Uh,
and not she.
yeah, it is something, not someone. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Ryan. Uh, let me ask, Maisa, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
What about sentence number 5?
Hasn't it?
Hasn't it? I loved that. Now, please tell me why you wrote.
Because
Uh-huh.
has is the auxiliary.
Yes.
I use it. وهي positive بنحط لها not بالabbreviation.
Abbreviation.
Abbreviation.
Exactly.
Okay. وit محل our English.
Yes. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Hiba, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Now, what?
haven't had a
Uh-huh.
day for it. Have we?
Have we? Thank you. But please tell me why.
Have we positive and made it negative, or
Uh-huh.
will and he will?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Is have a main verb?
Yes.
If it is, if
Have.
it is, uh,
Uh,
if
No,
have, if it is
have.
a main verb, I have to use do, does, did.
okay.
Yeah, this is
بس لا
have.
لا
Mm.
لما بيكون الهاف لحالها اسمها، بس هون في
Yes.
هاد هي
Uh-huh.
بتاع
This
المثال.
exactly. This is the main verb. Be careful, please. Thank you so much, Hiba. Now I think you understood the question tag, didn't you?
I like this question.
Yes. Okay, guys, this is the question tag. Guys, please listen to me carefully. The main goal of the question tag is for the person to not stop talking. Now, if you want any conversation to complete, you have to use the question tag. Let me give you an example. Too many students, guys, previously told me, please, teacher, we need applications we can use just to communicate, to talk with native speakers. We need to practice speaking. The problem was all the time when my students wanted to talk to native speakers, the conversation wasn't last long. The maximum amount of time was only 1 minute. The main reason is because we don't use a question tag. Guys, using the question tag, you are telling that person that you have to speak, you have to give me the answer, you don't have to stop. Please stay with me. Okay?
Okay, it's
So
important
exactly. Holy God. It's really
for
important for
explain.
speaking.
For the student.
Exactly. So please, again,
يعني
uh, use it for conversation. Please use it as much as you can. Because as I
Yes.
told you, if you are using the question tag, you are enforcing the speaker, the listener to speak, not to stop. Okay? And I know, guys,
Okay.
maybe in the beginning, you will find it really hard just to think about the verb, to think about the main verb, to think about the pronoun, maybe to think about the exceptions, because we said that we have 4 exceptions. Yes, I know in the beginning, the question tag is going to be little, not that hard, but little hard. But please, by practicing, you will use the question tag unconsciously. Okay? Do you know what I mean by unconsciously? Okay, guys, before we leave, let me tell you something which is extremely important. Please listen to every single word I'm going to say. This is what we studied at university. If you want to take a look at the baby, now, if you want to teach the baby to wash his or her hands after going out of the toilet, for example. Now, maybe the baby is going to forget washing his or her hand when he goes out or she goes out of the toilet. Now, to make it really strong, you have to tell the baby that if you wash your hands after going to the toilet, I'm going to give you a present, a gift. So the kid is going to feel that there is something really exciting because the children are going to wait for the present or the gift. So they start washing their hands, waiting for the gift. But if you want to do so, I mean, if you want to do it 5 or 6 times after washing the hands, you will give a present to the baby 6 times. After that, let's imagine that one day when your kid, for example, forgets to wash his or her hand, you are not going to give him or her a present. That doesn't mean the baby is going to stop washing his or her hand. Because by repeating the action, this action is going to be from his or her personality. So he's going to wash his or her hand without thinking. He or she, again, is going to do this action unconsciously. This is it. Now, you have to keep repeating using the rule until you stop thinking about the rule. If you stop thinking about the rule, now I can say that you have learned the rule. If you want to ask me why I'm using the simple present, simple past, present continuous, present perfect without thinking, because too many students, guys, asked me, teacher, how could you use these tenses in a professional way without committing mistakes? Because I'm using them every day. This is it. This is not because I'm a professional. Guys, this is only about practicing. So please, the rule is still a rule until you practice it. Please practice using the question tag. Find someone to speak the English to, and don't stop using this rule until you practice this rule. Okay?
Okay.
So now I can say, guys, thank you for coming, and I have to wish a good night for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.